Stranger Things is officially coming to an end with the long-awaited Season 5. But before we say goodbye to the Upside Down, we need to know, who got the biggest paycheck?
Oh, most definitely.
We're breaking down the net worth and the business empires built by Millie, Finn, Caleb, and the rest of the Hawkins crew. Let's dive in. Millie Bobby Brown, about $14 to $18 million. At age 21, she boasts several successful careers as an actress, producer, and entrepreneur. But how did she get here so fast? Brown's earnings started out pretty modestly. For the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things, she was reportedly making around $30,000 per episode.
Do you remember, when you got your, first big paycheck?
I bought a pair of Chanel sunglasses.
By season 4, her pay had rocketed up to $300,000 per episode. And for the final chapter, Millie is expected to pull in around $500,000 per episode. That brings her total haul for the last season alone to about $4 million. Yes, this figure appears to be less than the earnings of her co-stars. However, the reason for this is Millie's game-changing, exclusive overall deal with Netflix. This contract is where the real money is. Under it, Brown made the 2 Enola Holmes movies, where she wasn't just a star.
I am the producer of Enola Holmes.
Then she headlined 2 other huge Netflix productions, the dark fantasy film Damsel and the sci-fi action movie The Electric State. While we don't have hard numbers, these projects reportedly brought Millie about $30 million. But what made Brown even richer is her success as a businesswoman. Back in 2019, she launched her beauty brand, Florence by Mills. What started as just skincare has exploded. Now it includes everything from apparel and accessories all the way to coffee and luggage. Beyond her own brand, the young star is also the face of some of the most high-end labels in the world. She secured her first major deal with Calvin Klein when she was only 13. Since then, Millie has teamed up with brands like Samsung, Pandora Jewelry, Converse, and Louis Vuitton.
Fashion is so fun to me. I think fashion is a way you're able to express yourself, learn more about yourself.
Industry experts estimate that Brown is paid at least a few $1 million for each major campaign. Finally, we can't forget her influence online. With nearly 65 million followers on Instagram, Millie earns a considerable sum from collaborations. She reportedly charges up to $200,000 per sponsored post. What's fascinating is how Millie handles all this cash. She has recently opened up about her upbringing and how it shaped her financial priorities.
I grew up with no money, did not grow up with any money. So, we never owned a house. I'm just, very conscious about money.
She bought her first property while still being a teenager.
I remember buying a house, with my parents and being able to do that because for the first time we were able to actually not be, scared about renting and, the Beautiful. Landlords.
But Millie didn't stop there. At age 18, she moved out from their shared home. Why? Because her parents wouldn't allow her to get any more animals. So Brown bought the 2 homes next door to her parents, in both the UK and the US. At her $620,000 Georgia home, Millie now has 25 farm animals, including goats, cows, donkeys, 33 dogs, and 4 cats. Last year, the actress got married to Jake Bon Jovi, and the couple reportedly scooped up a £4 million house on the UK's Devon coast. However, Brown claims that she's not the biggest spender in her family.
Who is more likely to splurge on a big purchase?
My husband.
Really?
Unlike Millie, Jake didn't come from humble beginnings. His father, rock legend John Bon Jovi, is worth about $410 million, while the 23-year-old himself is just building his own career, with personal earnings estimated between $700,000 and $1 million.
If he sees something, I'll be like, oh, I need socks. And he'll be like, let's go to Prada. And I'm like, let's go to Target. What? He's just that kind of guy. He loves to go shopping.
Earlier this year, Millie and Jake adopted a baby girl, and the actress shared she looked forward to their first Christmas as a family.
I mean, she doesn't understand much yet, but I think once she does, it's going to be exciting for the both of us. We're going to be like, oh my God,
We can't wait for the news about that. Gaten Matarazzo, about $5 million. Before Netflix fame, Gaten was already a seasoned stage performer. That experience made him one of the most polished young actors to hit the Stranger Things set. And once the show blew up, so did his paychecks. Having started with $20,000 for season 1, Gaten will reportedly get over $7 million for the final season. So why is his net worth still only $5 million if he just earned $7 million? Simple: taxes, agent and manager's fees, and the fact that these massive contracts aren't paid all at once. Plus, net worth measures assets, not raw income. After deductions, that $7 million shrinks closer to the roughly $3 to $4 million take-home range. So yes, Matarazzo's fortune will likely jump to about $8 or even $10 million once everything settles. Outside of his iconic role, Gaten hosted and executive produced Netflix's show Prank Encounters. He also voiced Bubba in the Angry Birds movie 2, and the lead role in the animated show Lego Star Wars: Rebuild the Galaxy. And when he's not acting, he's in commercials for Verizon Fios, Old Navy, and other major brands. Beyond his career, the 23-year-old is incredibly open about living with cleidocranial dysplasia. He does fundraisers, charity events, and supports organizations working for CCD patients, proving that his heart is just as big as Dustin's. Finn Wolfhard. About $4 million. He's arguably the most prolific performer among Stranger Things alums, except for maybe Millie Bobby Brown. At 22 years old, he has done 50 acting and voiceover gigs. Wolfhard starred in box office hits like the 2 Ghostbusters movies, Afterlife and Frozen Empire, and the horrors It and It, Chapter 2. His other credits include The Goldfinch and, more recently, The Legend of Ochi. There's no reliable public info about exactly how much Finn earned from acting outside Stranger Things, so we assume he keeps the $4 million net worth earned on this sci-fi wonder, especially because Finn's resume also includes a touch of high fashion. He was named the face of Saint Laurent in 2019 and also promoted one of the brand's fragrances in 2023. But Finn isn't just an actor, he's a musician too, having fronted the bands Calpurnia and the Aubreys. And this year, Wolfhard finally released his debut studio album, Happy Birthday, and even went on tour with it. Amazingly, another Stranger Things alum, Joe Keery, advised him a lot.
If I don't know what decision to make about something, or I'm running an idea by him, he's always incredibly supportive.
Add to that his work behind the camera. Finn co-wrote and co-directed the horror movie, Hell of a Summer.
I knew from a very, very young age that I wanted to make films.
Despite all this, Finn keeps things grounded. As of 2025, Finn is living with his parents again in Vancouver, Canada, which he says provides a solid home base. Caleb McLaughlin, about $3 to $5 million. Caleb kicked off his professional acting career on the stage.
I auditioned for Stranger Things actually right after I finished Lion King. A year and a half later.
Yeah. Just like Noah, Caleb pocketed a bit more than $4 million for the show's 4 seasons. He didn't stop there and continually expanded his artistic horizons. McLaughlin appeared in films like Concrete Cowboy, alongside Idris Elba, and Steven Soderbergh's sports drama High Flying Bird. He also voiced the animated series and films, such as the upcoming sports comedy GOAT. McLaughlin is into music, though not professionally in the same way as Joe Keery or Maya Hawke. His rising profile has also turned him into a force in the fashion world. Caleb has partnered with Puma and is an ambassador for Dior Beauty. With all that income, what does his spending look like? McLaughlin shared that he keeps separate bank accounts, one for everyday spending and another for big purchases or savings. His first major buy was a Tesla Model X. Once I got my license, I was like, I need a car, so I bought a car. It made sense for the time. The 24-year-old uses his platform for good. He founded the Toe Foundation Incorporated to promote personal development and smart money habits, and also supports young athletes as an active member of the Junior NBA Leadership Council. Maya Hawke, about $3 million. By 27, Maya has proven she's more than just a famous last name. She debuted in the 2017 BBC adaptation of Little Women, but stole our hearts as Robin in Stranger Things just 2 years later. So far, she's appeared in 17 episodes of the show. Combined, that gives a ballpark estimate of up to $4 million. But Maya's screen presence extends far beyond Hawkins. The same year she joined the all-favorite gang, the actress appeared in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Uma Thurman is your mom. Did she give you any advice about working with Quentin?
Keep your shoes on.
Keep your shoes on. Right? Keep them on, baby.
Maya also appeared in critically acclaimed films like Asteroid City and Maestro, and has even lent her voice to animated projects such as Inside Out 2. Hawke's creativity extends beyond acting. She has released 3 music albums, Blush, Moss, and Chaos Angel, and the EP Clipped Wings. Maya also maintains a strong presence in the fashion world. She worked with Calvin Klein and All Saints even before her breakout acting roles, and later starred in Prada's Holiday 2023 campaign. The exact earnings from music, endorsements, and films are mostly private, but it seems like Hawke's annual income from all streams is around $500,000. However, her net worth is expected to climb as Stranger Things Season 5 payout rolls in, which is going to be up to $6 million. Plus, she's now filming in the next Hunger Games movie, Sunrise on the Reaping. Sadie Sink, about $3 million. She joined the Stranger Things cast in Season 2 and quickly became a fan favorite. Her reported earnings at the time were about $24,000 per episode. For Seasons 3 and 4, Sadie's per-episode rate has increased to around $150,000 and $250,000 respectively.
I thought I was gonna in Season 4.
Yeah.
Through that breakout performance, Sink's career has only continued to rise. She got roles in the Fear Street trilogy, the Taylor Swift-directed short film All Too Well, and the acclaimed psychological drama The Whale. Apart from several awards nominations, the letter reportedly brought her $1 million. This year, Sadie got a gig on Broadway in the play John Proctor is the Villain. She also was a lead in a musical film Odessa, set in a post-apocalyptic world. And let's not forget her brand collaborations. Sadie starred in the Givenchy campaign in 2021 and later became a global ambassador for Armani Beauty. Most recently, she became the face of yet another luxury brand.
Hi, I'm Sadie Sink, and today I am going to the Prada fashion show here in Milan.
These campaigns definitely helped pad her bank account while keeping her style game strong. Moreover, despite her fans' concerns, Sink will be in Stranger Things Season 5, and this time she is projected to earn up to $7 million. Adding to this success, the 23-year-old is also currently filming Spider-Man: Brand New Day. But what about her spending? While Sadie is frequently seen in New York City, her home base seems to remain in Summit, New Jersey. Sources state that she owns a $2.5 million house in the area, Gaten, about $4 million. The 31-year-old has been dating Natalia Dyer since 2016, after meeting on the show's set. The co-stars had similar Stranger Things paychecks. These earnings allowed Charlie to later take on intriguing, though often less lucrative roles, like the psychological thriller Marrowbone, the indie film As You Are, and the X-Men entry The New Mutants. And this year, he shared the screen with Al Pacino in the drama Billy Knight. Charlie owns a flat in East London and another one in the US, in Atlanta. When off set, Heaton enjoys outdoor activities, like rock climbing, and creative hobbies like pottery, and of course, music. Before his acting breakthrough, Charlie played drums in the bands Komaneki and Half Loon. In 2014, Heaton and his bandmate Akiko Matsuura became parents to a son, Archie. Although the couple later split, the actor remains committed to supporting his 11-year-old child. Joe Keery, about $4 million. The actor has been a part of Stranger Things since Season 1. Also, he has appeared in major films like Free Guy and the critically acclaimed Molly's Game, along with TV roles in shows like Fargo. Yet his net worth is roughly the same as Charlie's and Natalia's. So where is all that money going? What truly sets Joe Keery apart is his successful second life as a musician. He has been busy as the former drummer and guitarist for the psychedelic rock band Post Animal, and now he's a prolific solo artist, known as Joe. Joe has released 3 studio albums, with his viral hit End of Beginning taking over TikTok in 2024. Their sales, streaming revenue, and performances at major festivals like Lollapalooza are not disclosed. But Keery definitely reinvests part of his earnings into his creative work, spending on equipment and production for his musical project. Joe also made some real estate investments. He reportedly owns a home in Los Angeles, and possibly an apartment in New York City. However, his overall lifestyle is described as relatively modest, compared to many in Hollywood. Natalia Dyer, about $4 million. It's hard to believe that the actress has been working professionally for nearly 2 decades, especially since she's still only 30. Natalia made her official screen debut back in 2009's Hannah Montana the movie. Stranger Things became her breakout and a big part of her life.
I started filming the show 10 years ago when I was 20, so I think, it's essentially a decade of your life.
Apart from the sci-fi series, she built a solid career with projects like the dark comedy Velvet Buzzsaw, the thriller All Fun and Games, and the series based on a true story. When she first stepped into the role of the determined Nancy Wheeler, Dyer's salary was modest. However, for season 3, she earned a cool $1.2 million, and a bit more, $1.35 million, for season 4. And this figure is about to see a massive jump after season 5 airs. The expected sum is an impressive $6 million. Outside of her acting roles, Natalia has become a fixture in the fashion world. She has been publicly associated with brands like Longchamp and Yves Saint Laurent. Her attendance at their high-profile events solidified her as a major style icon. Dyer once called herself a nomad. For years, the Nashville-born star divided her time between Atlanta and New York and did occasional short stints in Los Angeles. Nowadays, she also adds London to this list, as her co-star and boyfriend resides there. Noah Schnapp, about $4 million. When the show debuted, Schnapp's salary was in the starter tier. He earned around $20,000 per episode for the first 2 seasons. Then came the monumental salary negotiation. For seasons 3 and 4, Noah made roughly $4,250,000. Beyond the Upside Down, Noah appeared in several mildly successful projects, like the horror comedy Hubie Halloween and the thriller The Tutor. Unlike many of his co-stars, Schnapp took a step back to focus on education.
I hope to learn a lot and grow and become more independent, and I'm excited to move out from my parents.
He enrolled in college to study entrepreneurship and innovation, and is scheduled to graduate next year. Still a student, Noah has already launched several businesses, including the TBH hazelnut spread and the food delivery service Tenderfix. However, the current status of these ventures is unclear, as their social media has been quiet since mid-2023. Despite that, Noah's drive remains strong. I have lots of business ideas that I'm always throwing out there. I just love getting to work with the team and build something, and combine my passions into something entrepreneurial. And soon, alongside the other original young leads, he'll get a massive paycheck for the final season of the iconic show. So the 21-year-old's net worth will likely more than double.